everybody, it is Sunday. I am gonna go hit against a wall just to get some like movement in for the day. Don't mind Sam freaking out over here.
Day 3 in the concrete jungle. Still no way out.
Haven't hit against a wall in so long I forgot how tired it is because the ball comes at you like twice as fast, but it's really fun. Good morning, guys. I'm sick again. I know, what the heck. You guys know by this point how my sinuses are weird and like I'll be not sick and then it turns into an infection. So we're having a chill day today. I'm editing right now. I'll show you guys I'm doing something kind of cool actually. So this shot for the video at that cool house, you know, it's really the setting that makes it. It's really how there's these trees here. So using AI, I made it like an ugly background just to show how like this wouldn't be cool if it was like an ugly backyard. That's with the Photoshop generative fill that I kind of use a lot, honestly. Very, very handy. See, I'll do this side too. I'll say, make it an ugly, desolate landscape with chain link fence. It looks so much worse now. Okay, let's see what it comes up with. Oh my god, yeah. See, that's perfect. It's super ugly looking. And then I'm gonna add this into the video. Well, give me a few options. That one's definitely the worst. Okay, cool. I'm really trying to make this video super interesting. Like, I feel like I have to try extra hard on my videos these days. I can't phone it in, you know? They need to be really good. Otherwise, YouTube is just like, nope, we're not showing this video to anyone. So this is the video clip, right? And then this is what we're gonna overlay. It looks super good. That looks so good, actually. It looks really real. So how do I want the transition to be? I could have it just go like that's kind of cool. Or I could make it like kind of go and then like leave like that. I think I'm gonna do that. This is so cool. Love AI.
Put one of these just in some ugly
like a swoosh sound effect. That'd be cool.
backyard in LA. The vibes would be completely different. It would feel.
So let's watch it back.
These just in some ugly backyard in LA. The vibes would be completely different. It would feel ugh. But because we're, you know, I'm looking at redwood trees in a vineyard.
Whipped up this little Mediterranean style omelet. I feel like it looks really good. Some feta cheese on there. Yum. Right, I may be kind of sick, but I'm still going to play tennis. Yeah, I'm still getting my workout in because I don't think I'm even contagious. I think it's just a sinus infection that's been kind of low-key lingering. Yeah, I'm not letting that stop me. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday. I am still kind of sick. I don't really know what it is. I still have energy. It's just like this sinus thing. The worst thing about it is it's making it hard to sleep because I have to like mouth breathe all night and then my mouth gets all dry and I wake up with like a really dry mouth. That's kind of annoying, but we're still doing this day because I don't know. I feel like I can. I have the energy for it. So I'm about to actually go meet with a couple of real estate agents who do flips here in LA. We're just gonna meet because actually we've been following each other for a while. Maybe could potentially partner on a project together eventually. And I want to hear about their other projects. I actually take the real estate exam tomorrow. So I've been studying the past few days like extra, but I am kind of nervous because I'm just like, oh, it's so much information and it's hard to even know if you have it all studied. All the practice tests I take, I have been doing well at. So I'm feeling like pretty optimistic, but it's just hard to know for sure because I don't know it's gonna ask me. The one thing I just try to remind myself is this is not like a test in school where if you fail it, you fail forever. If you don't pass the real estate exam, you can just take it again. It's like really not that big of a deal. However, obviously don't want to do that if I don't need to, would rather pass on the first try. While I get ready, I wanted to actually respond to some of the criticism I got for the video I posted on Saturday. The video is doing really well view-wise, but I feel like a lot of the comments are pretty negative. Not really towards me, because a lot of people liked the video, it sounds like, but they're a little bit negative towards the title and such. So the video I'm talking about is the one about how Krista, the girl in the video, built 2 ADUs in her backyard. An ADU, by the way, is accessory dwelling unit, a little house, a little backyard casita. A lot of the comments, people are like, oh, this is clickbait because it's an ADU. And the thing is, so many people don't know what the word ADU ADU even is. Some of us are just like into the real estate niche and we watch a lot of content about it and learn about it, but many people don't know what that is. It is still relatively new. Like, it wasn't really a thing in like the 80s. So that's why I titled it She Built a House, because it is technically a standalone little house. If the city allowed her to subdivide it, she could sell it as a house, but the bill that was passed about that was overturned, so she can't do that, at least not right now. Maybe in the future though. In Seattle, people build ADUs just like that, but they subdivide the lot and then they sell them as a single family house. So to me, it's a house, it's a home, you could live in it. Like, sure, it is an ADU, but I personally think of it as like a little house because that's how I would live in it. Eventually, it will probably be possible to subdivide, sell it as a house. The main reason though was really because if I titled it How She Built a $158,000 ADU, people don't know what that is, so they're not going to click on it. And the whole goal was teaching people that don't know about ADUs that they exist, so that if they want to build one in the future, they know that it's an option, because it's a win-win. People can build them, it provides more housing supply, stuff like that. The other thing, people really getting mad that she put it on Airbnb. And I get that, because I feel like the whole point of making ADUs easier to build is so that there will be more long-term housing available. Like, that is why the city has made it easier to build them. The city doesn't ban people from doing midterm rentals. In many parts of LA, you can't build an ADU and turn it into a short-term rental, so you can't rent it out for like 2 nights, but you can rent it out for 28 days or longer. And so that's what Krista decided to do. And honestly, I have mixed feelings on this, because on the one hand, I'm a renter in LA and I'm like, damn, that would be really cool if more people just built these and turned them into long-term rentals. On the one hand, I get it, because I'm like, yeah, it is expensive to rent here. It's crazy. But a lot of people are going like, this is why she's ruining the housing market. I'm like, she's not taking a existing house off the market. She quite literally built a new house. At the end of the day, I can't be the one deciding what she does with it. And same with the people in the comments. I get it, because housing is expensive, but I didn't expect like almost every comment to be so negative, because I think it's cool that people are building these units to begin with. Most of the time when I see them, it's a long-term rental, not an Airbnb. So in general, these ADUs are better for the housing crisis. It's creating more housing units. I guess I didn't really talk about that in the video, and maybe people thought I was promoting it as doing Airbnb, which is not really what I want to do. I want someone to see the video and go, oh cool, it's more affordable than I realized to build a housing unit in my backyard that you can rent out long term. A lot of people are going to have aging parents that could live in those. I guess I just didn't really communicate that in the video, so it's just like frustrating. It just feels like almost all the time when I post something these days, especially TikTok, but I didn't expect YouTube too, people are just finding any little way to tear it apart. And it's not just me, I notice it on other people's videos too. Like, people are just so negative these days. I swear it didn't used to be this way. Like, people used to be more positive on the internet. I think it really is because of COVID and the cost of living, and people are just frustrated. I guess lesson learned, I need to, in future videos, show what's going to be the best use for the general public of some things. We need to get to editing. I've been like talking about this for too long. So exporting a vlog here. Should I just spend the whole day though like studying real estate stuff? Honestly, probably. Let's do the flashcards really quick. I come up with the most random ways to remember things. So for example, this one is, what case is responsible for brokers conducting diligent inspections of properties they're listing or selling? And the answer is Easton versus Strasburger. And the way that I remember it, so random, it's you wouldn't want to buy a house and then go in and there be a burger in there that's been there for 15 days because someone forgot to do an inspection. So random, but it works. Like, got a little emergency here and we are studying.
Fixed interest rate throughout the loan term. The extra principal and conditions.
Got it. Okay, I'm back. I went and got coffee with these two guys that they do like flips in LA and Texas, and we're talking about maybe partnering on something, which I'm like interested in learning about, you know, so it's interesting. Made a little egg toast thing, avocado toast. It's a productive day. We're getting right back to the editing, and we'll do more studying too. I'm switching it up. I'm actually making dinner. Now that I've been back in town for a bit, I ordered groceries, had them delivered, and was like, okay, I need to like be healthier and also not spend so much money. If I look at my credit card statement and I'm really diligent about my spending, then I'm good about it, but if I don't, I just spend on like stupid stuff. And like food is one where I'm like, not only is it usually less healthy when you eat out, but it's just like more expensive. The one thing I'm fine with is little to-go places like Chipotle, Cava, Mendocino Farms. That I feel like just a tiny bit more expensive than grocery shopping. You know, the big one really actually is going out to eat and getting like a drink too, and everyone's sharing some appetizers, and then after the tip and tax and everything, it's like $80. Maybe not that much, maybe like 50, 60, but like, you know, some places it would actually be 80. Not that I would do that on a Tuesday anyway, but I'm trying to be more chill tonight because I have the real estate exam tomorrow, as I mentioned. So I'm like, okay, I need to like study all evening, I think. Love Kalamata olives. I got this chickpea pasta, the Bonza kind, because I think it's a little bit healthier. So I'm gonna make that as like a little side to my salmon dish. I was gonna go to tennis tonight, but decided, you know what, I should rest because honestly, like, I still am a little bit sick and I need to get really good sleep because tomorrow I have like a really full day and I'm taking the real estate exam first thing. So I just want to be like really fresh and awake for that. Obviously, we're gonna chill this evening. Do a little bit of the pasta. The low-key would be smart to do like extra and have a nice little pasta salad. I'm actually gonna store this in here because I noticed pasta does get dried out, and these are like very airtight. Like storing everything in airtight containers so they don't get like stale, like bread and stuff. All right, so we're gonna have this salmon, and then this is like a Greek salsa, that recipe I found online. I made this a while ago with the chickpea pasta. It's gonna be so delish. Going through more questions to be prepared for tomorrow. Guys, the Menendez Brothers series on Netflix. It's crazy, and I'm almost done with it. Good morning, we're up and at it. I have no voice left. Why am I still sick? Anyway, I had to sleep with my mouth open, and so that is why I have almost no voice left, and it really needs to come back for this robotaxi event tomorrow. Anyway, going to take the real estate exam. That's why I'm up. It's still like dark out, and the exam is like an hour away, so I'm gonna listen to a real estate podcast all morning. Okay, I've just made it to where you take the real estate exam, and I realized I've actually been here before because me and Sam stayed at the La Quinta Hotel for this shoot that he did one time. So I was like, wait, why is this place so familiar? So I haven't been in the building, but I got here like 20 minutes early in case it takes some time to like check in and kind of looking over some last minute questions. Like, I feel pretty good about this because all the practice tests I've been doing good on, but I'm also like, there's so much information. Apparently there's over 1,000 potential questions they could ask you. It's kind of like, okay, who knows? Have I been studying the right things? Like, it's hard to really know. Let's go take it. I can't really take you guys with me, but I'll come back after. This is the place that you take it. Okay, I just finished the exam. It took, geez, like a little over 2 hours. Kind of a long time, actually. So I'm gonna be late to the holiday house thing. I feel pretty good about the exam. You know, there's, of course, some questions that I was like, oop, don't know that one. But a lot of them, I was like, oh, I know this for sure. And then some that were just written in such a tricky way that I'm like, I think I know, but like, what exactly is this asking me? So I'll find out tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I'm like, it's hard to tell. I feel like they really make that test tricky, but yeah. Okay, let's head back to LA. Okay, I'm now going to the YouTube holiday house. It's at the Google Playa Vista campus. Although I am 2.5 hours late because the real estate exam took longer to get to and the whole thing just took longer than I thought. So I'm like, we'll see if they let me in. Might as well try. If not, it's all good. But I feel like it's not that big of a deal. I think people go to late to this sometimes, but last year the gift bag was insane, so I want to go. And I got some coffee.
It would be harder if we had already had a couple of things already.
Okay, the YouTube shopping event was really fun. I met some really cool people today. Like, a few people who I was like, wow, I'm really glad I went to that because I learned some stuff, and also just like, I feel like I met people I would actually like hang out with. Gotta stop at Trader Joe's because I'm having people over at my place. Let's go. We need to get like charcuterie stuff and wine and whatnot. Even though I'm sick, I probably honestly won't really drink. I'll have like kombucha. I am finally home. Had a fun day at the YouTube thing. Saw Aaron Robinson. Also, we like got to hang for a little, so that was fun. And now I'm having people over for a why not night. But I'm having some kombucha and chilling for a sec before everybody gets here. Oh my gosh, you guys. I logged in to the real estate thing just to see like maybe they'll upload everything sooner, and it says I passed. I was kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what if I didn't? Even though I felt good about it. But yay! So I can celebrate tonight.